Welcome to another episode of What Did the Patient Say with Doctors Dana and Lauren Brindisi, sisters and owners of Carolina Functional Neurology Center. We are providing you answers to frequently asked questions and bringing you inside information from real conversations we have with patients on a daily basis. Our goal is to spread the truth on health and healing because we believe everyone deserves to know the answers.
So, hello and welcome back to another episode of What Did the Patient Say with this interview series. My name is Dr. Walden, and today we'll be talking with my patient NaTayah to get some more information about her experience going through CFNC for dysautonomia. So thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. So to start off, NaTayah, can you share us a little bit about what symptoms you were experiencing initially and when these symptoms started for you?
Yes. So I will say the symptoms started, I think it was, I'll say maybe like a year and a half ago. And what I started experiencing was just an elevation in my heart rate. I could be sitting at my desk or taking a shower or vacuuming, and my heart rate would just increase. And that wasn't something that was normal for me. And I was also experiencing shortness of breath.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely remember where you started, which is amazing to see the progress that we've had so far. So before you came into CFNC, where did you go to get some help and who did you see?
First, of course, I reached out to my PCP just to tell her some issues that I was having. And she thought it was more heart related. So she did refer me to a cardiologist. So I visited a cardiologist, had some workup done. Everything came back normal, but I still didn't feel like myself. So I went through maybe about 3 or 4 other doctors. I mean, I wore a heart monitor to monitor my heart. And still, everyone said, everything looks good, but it did not correlate with how I felt. So, yeah.
Yeah. And how did you actually find us?
I found you guys. I was doing so much research. I think I found you on Instagram. And I just kept searching, and I did, since I didn't know it was dysautonomia, I was just searching my symptoms. And I happened to find, I think it was a video of someone telling their success story. And then I just was researching on what you specialize in. So I think it was Instagram is how I found you guys.
Well, that's awesome. So for our viewers watching, NaTayah came to us briefly for a diagnosis where we were actually able to diagnose her in the office with dysautonomia. And we saw her about twice a week for 6 weeks and then did a re-examination. During that time, we did a lot of orthostatic retraining with her. We worked on some cortical exercises. We were doing some beamer and red light therapy. We incorporated balance with you as well. So as a patient, can you actually share your experience as a frequent flyer coming here to CFNC?
Sure. So I think my experience there was overall really good. Coming there in the beginning, of course, I was a little apprehensive because I had visited many places and I've got the same response, like everything's fine. So in the beginning of treatment, I was a little scared, and I didn't know what to expect. But I do think that the orthostatic exercises that we have done has definitely improved my symptoms, and has allowed me to get back to feeling like my normal self and being able to do those day-to-day activities.
Yeah, I mean, I will say as your provider, it's been amazing to watch the progress for you, not only from a brain function standpoint and see how much your brain has improved, but I feel like you as a person have begun to trust. We've developed a bit of a trusting relationship more, which has been amazing to experience. And compared to when you first came in, how are you feeling now and how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling so much better to when I first came in. Honestly, I feel like I am almost back to my old self. And it's so hard to explain how I felt. Well, how I felt when I came in, I mean, outside of the symptoms that I was having, I felt really hopeless, coming in. And then to how I feel now, I feel, I'm so excited and I'm so thankful that the treatment has worked. So it's like a whole 360 into how I felt when I first came in. So
that's so amazing to hear. If you had to give a percentage, NaTayah, on your overall improvement, where would you say you're at currently?
I would say between 90 and 95%. Because like I stated before, I'm able to resume the activities that I was doing before. I don't have issues with, walking upstairs. I can walk upstairs and sit down at my desk and be fine. So I'll give it that. I don't have the sudden increase in the heart rate like I used to just watching TV. So that has definitely increased. And I think by the time that I'm finished with the program, I'll be back to 100%.
That's so exciting. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us and doing this interview. I was really excited when you agreed to do it because I feel like you have made so much progress, and it's really encouraging for everyone listening to hear your story and hear your experience as a patient. Mm-hmm. For anybody that is listening, if you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us and contact one of our clinics to see how we can help you. Or you can find us on carolinafnc.com for additional information on our treatment programs to get some help like NaTayah did. Thank you so much, NaTayah. Have a great one.
Thank you.